Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now a look at the headlines. MOI decision blocked in the High Court. Government to file reply on monitoring committee's report on Monday. What are you doing about the discrepancies? Court asks government. Reshuffle in Prime Minister's cabinet. Manmohan Singh inducts 13 fresh faces in his cabinet, drops 7 ministers. Damu Naik files candidature for Rajya Sabha poll as BJP candidate, BJP banking on cross-voting. State NCP leaders meet Sharad Pawar and Praful Patel, brief them about Desh Prabhu's controversy-creating remarks. No lofty promises from Manuel Gonçalves Gomes, new coach of Churchill exercises caution. Portuguese coach awaits players for pre-season training. Now the news in detail. High Court has blocked the government from going ahead with MOI decision for a week. Advocate General Subodh Kantak failed to explain government's reaction to the discrepancies cited in the monitoring committee's report. Advocate General has assured the court to maintain status quo and file a reply on coming Monday.
Three parents and an educationist, Dr. Pandurang Nadkarni, have filed a petition in the High Court against the government's decision giving grants to the English medium. Government has replied to this petition and has attached the report of monitoring committee to it. Monitoring committee's report has already alarmed the government on the possible legal and technical obstacles if the decision is implemented in hurry. Counsel of Petitioners, Advocate Atmaram Nadkarni, argued that government should have taken the decision at least 6 months in advance. He argued that the government should have considered basic facilities and training programs for teachers on priority. Advocate Nadkarni also argued that medium decision does not come under the purview of the government and it should have been taken by the Education Department through its advisory board. Monitoring committee's report is not different from the petitioner's arguments. Medium decision should have been taken 6 months in advance. What about the basic facilities and new division and classes? What about the requirements of more teachers and their training? Legally, Cabinet cannot take the decision. Education Department can take it through its advisory board. Ministry has violated its assurance to maintain status quo on the issue. What about the textbooks if the medium is changed in the mid of this academic year? Monitoring committee had highlighted discrepancies in the Education Department circular. Bench of the High Court, consisting Justice Bobde and Justice Resh, questioned government about its role on the highlighted discrepancies. They also asked whether the decision would be implemented in phases or government will wait till next year. Advocate General has replied that he will have to consult government before replying to this matter. Implementation of the decision will not create any confusion. NCERT textbooks were not in hand when implemented. Similarly, this decision will not affect. Flaws highlighted by a monitoring committee will not affect the decision. Underprivileged students cannot avail education in English from primary level. They cannot afford it as there is no grant to English medium. Out of 30,000 students, 27,000 students want English as medium of instruction. Meanwhile, Diocesan Society has also filed a petition to present their side in the court. Books are available on internet. Diocesan Society is well equipped with English teachers. Children who study in kindergartens and pre-primary schools are not affected when they reach at primary level, so change in medium would not affect students. Now, we will have to wait and watch how the government replies to the High Court on medium issue on coming Monday. A reporter from High Court, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi.
Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has inducted 13 fresh faces in his cabinet on Tuesday. He has dropped 7 ministers and has reshuffled 2 high-profile portfolios. Jairam Ramesh is out of Environment Ministry and Law Minister Veerappa Moily is given Corporate Affairs.
This is the new cabinet of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh.
There's no change in the top four portfolios. Jairam Ramesh, Kishore Chandra Deo, Beni Prasad Verma, Dinesh Trivedi have been elevated to the cabinet rank. Jairam Ramesh has been promoted to cabinet rank. He takes over Rural Development Ministry now. Jayanti Natarajan replaces him as the Minister of State for Environment. Kapil Sibal retains both his portfolios, HRD and Telecom. Salman Khurshid replaces Veerappa Moily as Law Minister. Moily moves to Corporate Affairs. Milind Deora and Rajiv Shukla made Ministers of State. Mukul Roy retains shipping but is no longer the Minister of State for Railways. No replacement for the DMK portfolios, Raja's Telecom and Dayanidhi Maran's Textiles.
And the four new cabinet ministers, Jairam Ramesh has been elevated to the post of a cabinet minister, has been moved to the Rural Development Ministry. Dinesh Trivedi gets the Railway Ministry. Kishore Chandra Deo gets the Tribal Affairs and Panchayati Raj portfolio, and the Steel Ministry now goes to Beni Prasad Verma.
And here's a look at the new Ministers of State with independent charge. Srikanth Jena is the new Minister of State for Statistics and Program Implementation in the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Jayanti Natarajan takes over from Jairam Ramesh as the Minister of Environment and Forests. Paban Singh Gatohar gets the Ministry of Development of North-Eastern Region. Gurdas Kamath bags the Drinking Water and Sanitation Ministry.
Let's also bring up the new Ministers of State for you. Sudeep Bandyopadhyay becomes the MOS Health and Family Welfare. Charan Das Mahant is the MOS for Agriculture and Food Processing Industries. Jitendra Sharma will now be the Home Affairs Minister of State. Milind Deora, Communications and Information Technology. Rajiv Shukla, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs. And E. Ahmed now getting additional charge of the HRD apart from the External Affairs portfolio that he's already holding.
Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.